Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And we are working on DLC. So now, those who are following along episode to episode, we are going to recruit our little to find 2 more members for our little heist that we're going to commit. And I am definitely going to go and try to get this guy Quinto. And primarily not because he's necessarily the better choice, but mainly because the mercenary who's holding him hostage, I remembered that he's the guy who had put out a the volume's is it my headset that's getting all wonky with the sound, or is it just the game? But at any rate, he had put out a notice to kill some kind of monster, right? And I showed up and I answered it and I went and hunted the thing down, and he basically lied, saying, you know, what he was trying to pass it off as, and it turns out to be this arch griffin. And when we were there, we found a note that it was someone else who had put the notice out originally, put a reward out. And the mercenary here and his buddies were hired originally to kill the thing. And they were going to get paid a lot more than I was. So he basically put me at risk and tried to rip me off. So basically he was going to take the credit and the payment and make a ton of money and not do any of the work. And instead put me at risk of my life. So, yeah. He's about to get his comeuppance. What's down there? I'm not in the mood to fight anything I don't have to. Okay, good. So am I gonna walk in here and just immediately get attacked? Or is he gonna be like, I remember you?
Radovic is late for our pay a whole week.
He's trying to cheat us too. Purse I got was full of counterfeit crowns. Look here. Bronze with just a lick of gold on it.
Yeah, there's the asshole.
You, Quinto?
The one and only. A pleasure. But who might you be?
Whoa, I'll have no pleasure here. Witcher, keep clear of the cage, right? First you used threat to extort coin, and now you want to scheme with my prisoner. Not a chance.
What did he do to step on your toes?
Ours, not ours. But he stuck sticks up a number of bankers' asses. Put a tidy price on his head, they did.
And as Master Hans of Sidaris is an enterprising individual, he decided to nab me and claim the reward.
Anyone
shocking.
give you leave to talk? Shut your trap.
I need Quinto. Alive.
And I need coin. Lots of it. Lucky thing I don't much care who pays me. You or the bankers.
Just as I said, an enterprising individual.
And just as I said, clamp it shut. Stop interrupting. Where was I? Right. Want me to let him go? Pay up. But I've a special rate for you. You fleece me. Now it's my turn.
I fleeced you? Really? How about a game of Gwent?
Buy him out? Pretty pedestrian. How about we play a round of cards for Quinto's freedom?
Why not? But lose and the price on his head'll double. You in.
What the hell? I'm game.
Got my fingers crossed.
So as I apologized in the last episode for making you guys watch multiple games of Gwent lately, here we go again. Alright. Got one spy out, so that's good. This is pretty strong. I could do without the clear weather maybe, but See what happens if we trade him. Perfect. Okay, we'll go with that. Because my line of thinking is, if he has a decoy, he'll snag the spy card and use it, but then I can snag it and use it again. So let's do that. Even better. Sure do have a lot of cards on there. It'd be a shame if I wiped them all out. Or I'm debating on what I should do. Well, you know what? No, that's a clear weather card. That's not what I need. I could concede this loss. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'll try to hammer him in the next two. My opponent passed. Okay. Well. Might as well just use a card and win the round. So he wants to go head to head. He wants to go all out in this third round. We'll wait on dropping that spy card. I want to see what he does first. Alright. Now we'll use it. 2 more cards, please. Make them good. Ooh, those were good. So I hope whoever just joined doesn't mind watching a round of Gwent. It is a fun game. I enjoy it. Jonathan Bow, what's going on? Jonathan saying, tomorrow order pizza online and you will get free donuts. Really? Pizza from where? Interesting thing. And I'm very particular about pizza. So it depends on... Like, I don't mind getting Little Caesars from time to time. Oh, Papa John's? Nah. Pardon my language, but fuck Papa John. I can't support that dude. I won't buy his pizza. I won't frequent his place of business. Because he's a real piece of shit to his employees. I'm not saying if you buy from Papa John's there's anything wrong with you. Me personally, I can't do it. I dare you to drop that. Ah, there it is. The dude did what I wanted him to do. He dropped the spy card. just so I can use it. That was nice of him, right? Biting Frost, which will affect one of my cards if I didn't have a clear weather card. But yeah, if you're not aware of the whole Papa John's thing, it's just like he wouldn't pay his employees properly. It's another big business, even though he makes billions of dollars. You know, like his company makes billions of dollars, but like, you know, he's super rich, but he won't give his employees a decent wage or enough hours to make any money. So it's like, oh well, I could give them a raise, but then I won't give them enough hours, so I'm still not paying them enough. You know, sucks. He's a shitty person. All right, so have at you with the spy card again. What do we get? Another decoy card. Well, he's probably not going to have another. I'm about to wipe this dude out. Yeah, this guy's about to get his ass handed to him, folks. Unless he pulls out some real serious danger cards, which I just don't see happening. Yeah. This guy's boned. What else you got? What else you got? I could scorch a card of a power of 6. I don't mind doing that. You only got a couple cards left, dude. What you gonna do? Another 6. See, I can sacrifice a 6 and wipe out 3 of his. And I don't have a problem doing that. You know what else I could do? Since I don't think he's got any more, I can spare my 6. So now only his are on the board. Oh, and he just added another, but it drops to 1. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, and this is a real jerk move on my part. Not, you know, it's whatever. It's just called playing strategy. So I'm gonna take that away. I'm gonna boost his card back up to a 6. Let's see what he drops now. Oh, well, that's disappointing. Except I can now drop. No, I don't want to. Shit. I screwed up. I should have dropped my Scorch earlier. Because now they dropped that 7. The 7's the highest card. Crap. Alright, that's fine. Alright, well, let's just unload everything else I got. And we'll double this. And then we'll use our leader ability and we'll double the back end. And crush! There we go. We just machked him. Ha ha ha! Now give me a good card, you jerk.
Pass for me too. Let's total it up. I win.
Jonathan, just do it. I mean, play the card game better.
Maneuver with cards like that.
Now, Get him out of here before I fucking burst her.
Burst of what?
What? How did you...
Fishbone. Did it yesterday. I was waiting for a lull to slip out. Witcher showed up before I could.
Nice.
Let that be my recommendation. Now, do tell. What's it you need me for?
Got a job for you.
Need you to open something for me. Something bigger than a cage.
Sounds interesting. Dying to hear the details.
Herbalist's hut near Oxenfurt. Knock on the door. Ask for yarrow extract.
Well, that was easy. And this guy is not dead, so I can continue to screw with him as the game goes on. Which, I don't know if we'll ever encounter him again, but I do like the idea of possibly...
I don't think you know what you're doing.
So. Yeah, I don't mind the idea of screwing this guy up. It's pretty funny. Hugo Hoffer, no. I want to know where Eveline is, because she's the one who's a lot more interesting. A elf acrobat is a million times more interesting to me. Alright, so let's go here. It's like a fast travel instead of running the whole way. They must be in a cave or something, because I keep seeing those things. Little indicators that there's monsters nearby, but I never see them. Alright, Jonathan, thanks for stopping in, man. It's good to see you. Nope, not Hugo. That's not who I want. Okay. You know what I can order? I can send a text to my son and ask him to go get me another iced tea from my refrigerator so that I don't have to interrupt my game. Alright. Oh, and incidentally, so this also goes along of what I had said in a few episodes in a row. This kind of stuff would be ideal for for future games, for putting together your own gangs and stuff. So is this a fight happening up here, or?
Then let's return their coin to them.
What would you return? We've spent
Hi.
it all. Every last copper.
Well, you could, find more.
Of course that's your solution. That's always your solution.
Hello.
The minute we're in trouble, you make me responsible for getting us out. As in Maribor. Remember Maribor?
Dove, please don't change the subject.
Mind if I do?
She's cool looking.
That depends. Who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. You Eveline Gallo, the Ermine?
Only to friends.
Calm down, Merrin. No need to puff up. And you, talk. What do you want?
See, that's all I had to do. I sent my son a text, and he was awesome, and went downstairs and got me a drink, so I didn't have to break up the whole stream. Because my kid is cool. All right, so, yeah.
Rather talk eye to eye.
Everline conceals nothing from me, and...
And you were to help set up the benches. Immediately.
but...
It's not like she won't tell you something
Very
if
well. Once
she
again,
doesn't
what
want
do you
to.
want?
Got a job for you.
Truly? Of what nature?
Anonymous performance. No audience. At a certain auction house. Pays as much as you can carry.
You've none of a Fink's features. But you see, I've a problem.
Got a monster needs killing?
Let me guess. There's a monster needs killing.
Somewhere, certainly. But not here. May I finish? Or would you rather keep guessing?
I'd rather keep guessing.
See, we were to do a show. The tickets have all sold. Alas, our friend and colleague, Hawkeye Van, well, he's gone blind. Drank some hooch from a questionable source. A sad story, but not the point.
I'm not performing for somebody.
The crowd awaits. So either we find a replacement for him, or we shall have to return the coin. All good and fine. Have we not spent it already?
I think I know where this
No.
is going.
And I shall get straight to the point. Stand in for Van, and I shall help you.
What do I have to do? Jump through some flaming hoops?
No. Shoot your crossbow, hit a target.
Not a bad shot with my crossbow. Why not? I'm in.
Splendid. So, shall we begin? Folk have grown nervous.
What? Mean now? No rehearsals?
What's there to rehearse? You're to shoot and hit a target.
Oh boy.
All right.
This won't go well.
Do or die. Let's begin.
That I like. A man who boldly dares, damn the risks. Come! And now, good folk, the highlight of our program. Standing before you, Geralt of Rivia, victor of marksmanship contests in Angren, Dol Blathana, and Lobindon.
There's like 3 people watching,
Wow, crime!
and a real butt ugly looking
But
kid.
Shh, Geralt, grab your crossbow and get to work.
What's the whole shoot?
Shoot the apples with your crossbow? Oh man.
Are you cross-eyed or what?
I was almost his hand. I was gonna say, it wasn't moving for a second. I'm like, did I miss something?
We end with an audacious feat by Geralt of Rivia. We thank you for attending and hope to see you soon.
That's a huge audience.
Shame that man didn't shoot the elf. That would have been brilliant.
You know, I doubted I'd emerge from that ordeal in one piece. Fine work, Geralt.
Well, one performance down. What of the next?
Yeah, you're hired. Go see the herbalist.
Herbalist has a hut near here. Ring a bell? Go see him and ask for some yarrow extract.
Ooh, a mystery. I adore mysteries. Till later, Witcher.
Alright, prepare a cleansing mixture that will weaken the Rodanian soldiers, which I think I just really need to go into my alchemy and do that. Right, just go to quests. Cleansing mixture. Bing! Very simple. Alrighty. These drop on Rodanian soldiers patrolling Oxford. Oh. Okie dokie. One second, guys. And I don't mind running along here just on the off chance that there's some kind of commotion or something that we stumble across. Actually, let me look at the map real quick. Okay, it's probably not really anything that's going to happen here, so... Whatever. We'll just call our buddy. We'll ride in.
Come on.
Come on, Roach.
Whoa there, Roach.
What in the hell was that? Oh, it's another one of them.
What? Lost your nerve?
Come on. Come on out, ugly. Yeah, now you're dead. Look, I just rescued you. Why are you running? I am your friend. Do you guys have anything? Any thanks? Anything?
Whoa there! Greetings!
Oh, hi. Alright, well. At least he wasn't screaming and running away from me.
That's it, Roach.
Run, Roach. Don't run him over, Roach. Don't run them over, Roach. It's a real easy way to kill somebody, Roach. Roach doesn't care. He's a horse. So as I'm running, at this point in time when I'm doing this video, they had just announced, or they had just done that teaser trailer for the Fallout 76 game. Depending on when you're watching this video, that game may have already been released and you know the ins and outs of it and if it was a success or not. Or you're living in the present time of me recording it and don't know what the hell the game's actually going to be. But I will say, as a fan of Fallout, I am very excited to see what this is going to turn out to be, because if speculation is correct, it could be an online role-playing game similar to Elder Scrolls Online, but it being Fallout. And nope, I'm going the wrong way. All right, you know what, Roach? I'm going to jump off you here. But there's the thoughts that it might turn out to be a game focused on trying to rebuild the world after the fallout, you know, literally. And it could have a lot of the building mechanics from Fallout 4, which I liked, so I'm excited for that, but also that because you're playing with other people, that perhaps you can form your own types of, like, if you wanted to be a raider gang, you can become a raider gang, or be people trying to build, or start your own faction or whatever. Like, the possibilities that are open are pretty freaking amazing. So I just wanted to get that out there, that I'm very excited to see what this turns out to be. Alright, use the Witcher senses to not yawn, but to eavesdrop on soldiers patrolling. Okay.
What do you have to say?
Lance Corporal Václav. How'd that prick wind up with us?
Volunteered. Word is he had to bribe the medics to let him enlist.
He mad or what?
That's just it. Certifiably insane. Didn't pass the tests apparently.
But to pay hard coin to enter the army? Thought at my age nothing could surprise me.
Nothing about the cook.
No, nothing about the cook. Alright. Well, can't get in there anymore because of a dead frog. He was once a prince. Now he's just a frog.
What do you have to say?
That horse or Sylvie, you got a daughter?
Why do you ask?
Well, think on it. To marry into a dynasty like that, it'd be like living in clover.
Trust me, you do better not to take any interest in the Basodis.
Why the hell not?
It can only bring trouble, mate. Only trouble.
Nothing interesting.
That might have been interesting. You don't know. You didn't stand around listening to the whole thing.
What do you have to say?
Fish chowder for supper today.
That true?
No one. Came through the western gate the morning. Saw Martin on the pier, rod in hand, fishing.
Cook like that's the right treasure he is. No griping about poor supplies. Just the gumption to enrich our gruel.
Nah, aye. If only he'd go a bit lighter on the garlic.
Pier near the western gate. Should be easy enough to find.
Alright. Let's go make some guards sick to their stomachs. Yay! Some dudes will be puking. Some dudes will be pooping. For a prankster witcher. Alright. It's so nice to not be at work right now. Normally I'd be at work all night, but not tonight. I lucked out. Visit the garrison cook during the day. Alright. Time to wait till morning. Oh, cook. Speaking of cooks,
Must be the cook.
and the guy fishing reminds me that after band practice yesterday, 3 of us in the band went over to a place called Jasmine Japanese and Thai Dining, and got ourselves some amazing sushi. Well, not my drummer. Jim got a chicken teriyaki, which looked amazing too. That looked really, really good. But my bass player Dennis and I decided to get straight up sushi and sashimi, and it was incredible. Sorry, I was talking to my son. But anyway, yeah, we got some really, really good sushi, and was having a discussion with my drummer who never had sushi before. He didn't try it yet, but we're trying to convince him to take the plunge. I don't know if any of you guys are into it, but I personally, I love seafood, and I love sushi. It's so refreshing, and I'll tell you, I was really impressed by the stuff that we got last night. The cool thing is it's in town, and it's like literally 2 minutes away from where we practice. So it was pretty awesome. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to stop in there a couple times and just get something, you know, maybe not a whole big serving like I got last night, but I mean, I can definitely stop in and get a couple rolls. It was just incredible. So good. Okay, now let's talk to Martin.
Good day. Fish biting?
Aye, they're biting.
What about you?
What's that?
Got this mixture. Pay you to pour it in the soup for the boys at the garrison on my signal. Nothing dangerous about it. Most they'll think is that the fish wasn't exactly fresh.
It'll cost you, mate. Something dear.
Wow. I don't have a lot of money, but normally I like to make someone do something, I would just hypnotize them. But I'm going to give him money to compensate it, because he's putting his own neck on the line here, his reputation, so to speak.
Fine. Here. Wait for the signal, and mum's the word. Understood?
All right. Oof. Just took a swig of lemonade. Gave me the old shivers. Actually, where's a nearby fast travel spot? Right there. Ba-boom. The herbalist hut. Or herbalist, as they would say in the UK. I noticed somebody wanted to make a remark about a comment that I had made, and decided to change their mind. Very good. Alright. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Let's get on with our Ocean's 11 heist going on here. Hello. I like that the herbalist just like, yeah, there's a big heist going on, and I'm just like, letting people plot stuff in my home, but I'm not involved.
And
Stacy
Countess
Wade,
Yvonne
what's
of Van
going on?
Exeter's necklace.
Welcome.
Your handiwork, wasn't it?
It was. I scaled a gutter, entered her bedchamber.
Ha! I knew it. I knew it.
Ah, at last, we're all here. Time to begin. This heist, it's no jest. So if any of you has any doubts, isn't sure, now's the time to leave. Won't be able to after. The Borsodi's auction house, its vault. That's our target.
Alright.
Eveline, you'll enter through the tower when the patrol rounds this corner. Drop us a line. We have to be inside within 5 minutes, is that enough?
It's plenty.
Splendid.
Excellent.
Once we're all in the tower, we'll proceed to the auction house. Shouldn't see any guards inside. If we do, we'll have Geralt and his blades. Then, downstairs to the vault. Quinto will crack the lock. We get in the vault, take the loot, disappear out the back through a secret passage. I've said my piece. Any questions?
Of course I got questions. I've always got questions. Stacy's saying, saw you decided to pop in. Well, I appreciate that. It's always good to see people popping in and saying hello. I hope all is going well.
All good and fine, except what if something goes wrong? Seriously.
You're on your own. We all are.
Just like that?
No room for friendship in this business.
Okay. Security measures.
Additional security measures. Traps. Any inside? Anything we need to watch out for?
Nothing particularly dangerous. Here on the ground floor, there's a rope linked to the bell in the tower. Anyone sounds the alarm, there'll be trouble.
How do we stop it from ringing?
Don't pull the rope. As I said, the auction house ought to be empty. I don't expect any problems.
Yeah, you don't expect them.
How is it secured?
With a door. But you ought to be able to handle it. Any other problems, we resolve as they come. Anything else?
This is a shitty plan. Let me just say, this is not well thought out.
Got a horse sense take on this. Secret passage. If we plan to use it on the way out, why not on the way in?
Excellent question. Why not?
Every corridor has two ends, right? Like a rope. I know the location of just one end. It's in the vault. The other, it's somewhere beneath the city. But I can't tell you where.
Great.
But if you were to...
find that location, I wouldn't need any of you. Believe you me, I've tried. Time and again. Anything else?
Well, let's get to work. But this is a very bad thought out plan. It's like he just barely has any idea of of what's what, who's there, what to watch out for. He just like, well, I need a couple of things for people to get in, and we'll figure it out as we go. Like, that's not a good heist idea.
All right, let's get to work. Want to be done with this as soon as possible.
We'll reconvene in the gateway beside the tower. Midnight sharp. And everyone's to make sure they're not followed. I'll get word to the cook in the barracks.
What about wearing masks? Not a city in the north that don't have wanted posters with my likeness hanging about.
I'll tend to that. Ah, one last thing. Inform the City Watch. Blabber anything about this over an ale, and I'll kill you. With me own hands.
No, you won't. Because if you came at me, I'd kill you quick. Let's all go there now that we don't have to.
If you're so damn scared somebody will talk, let's all go there together. Now.
Any objections? Anyone need more time? On our way, then.
Let me guess. They're gonna give me a handkerchief around my mouth, and that's the only kind of mask I'll have. Because that's what I've done in the past, and it's silly because I've got these big scars on my face that are very easy to see. You just can't see my mouth. But what else are they gonna say? Well, he had white hair and huge weird scars on the side of his head, right on his face.
Let's begin. Prime. Just one patrol. Mixture of yours must have worked. Eveline, you ready?
Are you kidding? Of course I am.
I like her. Okay, we're all wearing the same outfit.
3, 2, 1.
He counted down and he made the sun. He made the sun dip out. She's like a spider. Speaking of climbing, how about that guy in France scaling that building to save that little kid from falling?
What?
Yeah, exactly. Geralt, like, anything Geralt was to do and be seen, there's no way he'd get away with it.
We've 1 minute. Move.
Your letter there, hallowed mother. Keep us from.
We still don't know this guy's name. We're just working with him. Hurry up, you gint. Damn pigeons. And incidentally, if you're to hit someone so hard that they remain unconscious for that long,
You assured us there be no one inside.
they've got more than just a severe concussion.
Is that all you've got to say? I nearly broke my neck.
You knew what you were signing up for. This is no time to argue.
Not the time, true. But we'll discuss this later. You can be sure of that.
At your service, mate. One guard could mean many more.
I don't
You
trust
best draw
this
your
guy.
sword now.
No.
What now?
No one dies. Said so from the start.
Are we taking wooden swords? We're just gonna beat the shit out of them? Yep.
Whatever. Don your masks and let's go.
Oh, we got cool masks? Do we have cool masks? We've got cool masks, except for me. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what the hell? Alright. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, get to the vault. First of all, while we're here, I'm looting the hell out of this place. Because why the hell wouldn't I? Ooh, what's this?
Letters must be old. String seems to say so too.
Ooh, it's a love letter. Annotation. Item acquired with the rest of the Von E estate. Put up for auction. Starting price 1 crown. No bids. My love, don't give up. There's still a week till you're to wed the Ophiri. Ooh, I'll think of something. Perhaps I'll get the coin by then. Perhaps my tears will convince your father. Perhaps the gods will hear our prayers. Or if not they, perhaps some devil will. If nothing else helps, I'll crash into the temple through the window and swoop you up from the altar. We'll flee somewhere far, far away, to the edge of the world where no one will find us. You write of sadness, I feel its weight too. I think of you constantly, of how we sat at the alchemy till dawn nursing a bottle of wine, and you trace our dream house in the sawdust on the floor, of how we dangled our feet in the water from the dock, and you sang those bawdy songs and made me laugh and laugh. I kiss the medallion carrying her portrait before I fall asleep and as soon as I wake. I swear on all that is holy, we shall be together forever. Be brave. I love you. Your O.
It was true love.
Oh, well then. Alright, let's go steal some more stuff. Stacy's saying Geralt hates masks and portals. Yes, that's true. Man, does he hate portals. That's the greatest. I just love how that continued joke kept coming up. I hate portals. Oh, portals. I hate portals. It makes it better because he's such a stick in the mud. Like, he's such a serious character.
Clear for now. Knock on wood.
Good. Eyes in the back of your heads, everyone.
Mine are open. I've already seen several things I'd gladly take with me.
Not now. The vault. That's our target.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Just wanted to see if on the off chance there was something over there I could have gotten my mitts on.
Yes, but we shall raise the starting What's this? Guards! Guards!
I should have stayed in that cage.
You said...
I damn well know what I said. At them before they sound the alarm.
Alright, I'm gonna beat him up with wooden swords, that's fine.
Help!
I could probably do better just beating it with my bare hands than a wooden sword. And even the sound of the wooden swords, ka-blump, ba-blump, ka-blump, it's like, it's not doing anything to these guys. It's not hurting them at all. What did I say?
Stop him! He's not to flee!
Well, shocking! Everything went awry! Shocking! I said no one was to die!
Lock themselves in.
Shocking! I can't trust that guy!
Damn it.
Alright, I'm done rhyming for today.
Lay down your arms! You have no chance!
Perhaps not. But we do have hostages.
Mercy, master! On the count of three, we go in! 1, 2...
Come one step closer and folk will die!
Hold now! We must negotiate. What are your demands? To release the hostages?
Buy us a bit of time, Geralt.
We have one demand. Pull back from the auction house.
You know I cannot do that!
You can, just not sure you want to. How about I help you decide? Kill a hostage.
Just do what they want! I beg you! Calm yourself! No one is to be harmed, clear?
Nothing simpler. So long as you take your boys and pull out, we'll all live happily ever after.
I repeat, that is not an option. We must bargain, reach an agreement.
So we want a wagon, and horses.
It's the middle of the night. Where am I to find a wagon?
Rather go looking for caskets?
He means it! Good point. A wagon, then? What kind?
A good one.
Gander downstairs. Vault's open.
We're not picky. Any old cart, long as it has wheels that roll.
All right, I'll get it done. In exchange, you must release the hostages.
How many?
All of them!
Take me for a fool? No chance.
You've got to understand. Safety of the hostages is my primary concern.
Sure.
No, you have to understand. One's got a knife to his neck. A sharp knife.
I was willing to meet you halfway. Instead, I hear threats. Bloodshed! Is that what you want? Have it your way! Attack!
Well, crap.
Oops. Tip the scales.
Once again, it's like, it doesn't feel like I'm doing anything to him. Now I'm doing some damage. Donk, donk, donk. Even a wooden sword, it would suck getting smacked around with that thing. I mean, imagine just being hit in the head with a broomstick. Like, it's probably not going to kill you, but it's going to really suck. Well, I'll just keep hitting you in the corner until you drop your shield.
Mistake.
Ow! Stop it. Ah, how you like that upside the dome? Whoop.
Shut up, fight.
Come on, fall over already. You got like no health left. Bonk. Alright, that door's locked.
Bravo. Splendid job you did there.
I'm a witcher, not your negotiator. Where's Eveline?
She's fled. All the better. Fewer hands reaching out for loot. Come on before reinforcements arrive.
Okay, you gonna unlock the door, you dick? Thank you. Well, what can we steal that's down here? Tell me there's nothing. There we go. List of objects in need of restoration. In preparation for the upcoming auction, I hereby certify the receipt of the following items entrusted to me for restoration. Not really anything too particularly incredible, except nope, nothing nothing all that important. Okay, we're stealing a whole bunch of books. Plenty of copies of the Horse Whistler. Alright, that's not anything important. Whoa, 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 whoa. Request for payment. This document certifies that my principal, Emmett Lumendorf and Sons Company, and registered in Tredigor, power of attorney forms attached, has authorized my office to make payment for services rendered, namely the forging and installation of doubly fortified and armored doors fitted with Colossus brand locks for the vault of the Borsodi Brothers auction house in Oxford. This document likewise constitutes a request for payment in the amount of 65,000 Novigrad crowns within 2 weeks of its receipt. If at the conclusion of said period no repayment has been made, or no payment has been made, collection procedures will be initiated in the proper judicial channels. From Robert Hilbert, Esquire. Holy crap. I've never even come close to having 65,000 crowns myself. Alright, I could definitely go for something interesting. Letter from Master Matthew. Dear Master Borsodi, I write to you concerning a most atypical matter, but please do not dismiss it summarily, for both you and the institution you run are in great danger. Allow me to explain what I mean. It so happens I'm a renowned astrologist and teller of fortunes. In recent days, for evident reasons, I have been forced into hiding, but a small circle of loyal customers has been kept informed of my whereabouts. One of these customers is a lady of high birth. Her name I shall not disclose out of discretion. Said lady came to me with a request. She wanted to learn what price would be certain items would sell for at an upcoming auction. After voicing my many objections, I nevertheless relented to the lady's request. But before you take offense at this interference in your business, please read to the end, for the cards I laid out for this lady told me something very important. The consolation of the cards clearly indicated a wolf shall appear at your doorstep, and you shall not let him enter, but he shall nevertheless find a way inside. He shall enter your house, then take your house from you. I saw towers struck by lightning and blood drinking blood. I believe you are extremely aware of what that signifies, am I not right? As fair reward for this warning, please hand a sum of 2,000 crowns to the man delivering this message. My sincerest respects, Master Matthew. Well, somebody was able to foresee my approach. Well, good for them. So many copies of the Horse Whistler. Alright, goddammit. Let's not approach him yet. There's fairly certain there was wasn't there some area I didn't explore yet? No, I looked at all this. I just want to make sure I'm not leaving any stones unturned. Doesn't seem like there's anything else. Alright, well, I guess we gotta go beat up somebody else. Oh. Or not.
The lock. Lovingly crafted. 2 spring-loaded bolts, cylindrical plugs, Dameritian wards.
I'm not interested. No one's interested. We go in. Geralt, you're at the fore.
Why me?
It's why I hired you. Now move. We've no time.
We're gonna end up killing this guy by the time we're finished here, because he is a right prick.
Do or die.
Ah, look
Show
at
me what
that.
you got. Shit. As if I haven't seen
Alright, hold on. Just to make this a little, just slightly faster. Where's my insectoid? I hate these spiders so much. Ugh, I hate them so much. Oh, they're such a pain in the ass. You freaking creatures suck. Ow. Alright, great.
That's it. For now.
Thanks a lot. You're a huge help. Alright, I have absolutely no problem stealing any and all of this.
Same paintings were on the block, including this fine piece by Van der Nob, the master from Maribor.
Well, I won that painting, so.
Surrender. You don't stand a chance.
Same paintings were on the block.
Ah!
Same paintings were
Stop.
on the block.
For the king! For Redania!
Cheeky bastard!
You'll pay for this!
You'll hang for this, all of you!
No, we won't. At least not all of us.
Come get me! Come on!
Battering ram! Run and get a ram! Look for the spare key.
I guess I had the key.
You don't know who you're fucking with.
On the contrary, I know all too well.
You'll?
Greetings, brother.
Oh.
Been years.
Well, well. Complications, complications.
Think you owe us an explanation, Ewald Borsodi. This family reunion. What's the point?
Trying to screw us over, eh?
For betrayal. Years of poverty. Humiliation. Father left the auction house to me in his will. Horst cheated me. Had me disinherited.
Anything. Everything we earned, you squandered on cards and whores. Father didn't see that. I did.
That's no excuse, Horst. And it won't save your life.
You two, stand with me. I'll not let the Redanians lay a hand on you. Give you whatever you want.
I need to get my hands on this thing, so. What do I do? What do I do? See, says your entry was quieter than mine. Just go bursting in, attacking. I don't know what to do here. Because on one hand, I feel like if I back up Horst, he's definitely going to kill Ewald. But if I don't back up Ewald, I can't stop Ewald from killing people. And I guess if he did screw over Ewald, he's a dirtbag anyway, so screw it.
A desperate attempt at bribery going once, twice, thrice. No takers, no sale.
Speak for yourself. Tempting offer. I've succumbed.
You'll pay for that,
well then.
Quinto. With your head. At them!
Quinto, don't make me fight you two. Really, I gotta fight you, Quinto? Quinto, you bastard. Well, whatever. Oh, I'm fighting for real. I'm not using a wooden sword now. Well, so much for that. I guess the worry about killing people is not a worry anymore. I love when they catch on fire. Horst. Well, is this going to be fratricide?
I'd have preferred to resolve this elsewise. Stolen
used
the
the
scrolls,
dwarf.
thrown you out into the street. Revenge is best served cold.
Did the dwarf turn on you?
But I don't mind serving it hot. No.
I beg you, mercy, for your brother. I shall do anything you ask.
Truly. Anything.
Anything.
Sign over to me all that you own. Then walk out as you stand with just the
No.
clothing.
So it really depends
Allow
on who
me
you
one
take.
thing, any
That's
one
pretty
thing.
interesting.
15 years. In the sewers. Begging. Like a beast. And you've the cheek to plead.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Take that.
Well. So much for no one dies. God damn. That's dead.
Satisfied?
Exceptionally. You?
No. And I won't be until I find Max Bersodi's house. In this vault, or so you said.
And it is. There. But I fear it's not yours for the taking.
Oh, fuck you,
You
dude.
see, it houses my father's will. A scroll thanks to which Ewald Borsodi, long missing, will assume the family fortune.
And Geralt of Rivia, who you cheated, what'll he assume?
Alas, but he's free to choose anything else.
Don't provoke me. Never know. Might choose to take your head.
You're wounded, tired. Figure my chances are good.
You figured wrong, dude. Now, you know what? Normally I'd say it's not a bust, we can figure it out. But, screw this dude.
Dumb. But have it your way. Let's make this quick before the soldiers get down here.
As I said, At your service, mate.
I 100% believe that he's going to turn on us no matter what. And I really don't like this guy. So I'm not going to weep for his death. Just do a little sword maintenance real quick. And incidentally, what the hell armor am I wearing? I guess I should keep it on until I'm done with all this. Oh, he's gonna die real easy. He's not fond of being burst into flames. The only thing I can think of that it's saying, like, this action is not allowed in combat has to be from as I'm moving around and I'm pressing the L3 button, and it must be like, you can't call your horse, which is not what I'm trying to do. And then you burn to death. Alright, thanks, buddy. Now I'm taking everything that's in here. A vial. Boy, that was totally worth stealing from down here, right? There we go. Come on, there's mountains of gold, and we're not just gonna fill our pockets. Come on. We've already proven that we're not above stealing. Go around. All right, now we're in the money making area here. Alright, we're in the stuck area now. Come on, jump. Come on, Gerald. Jump. Jump. Alright. Give me what's over here. A vial, another vial. Whoo! What is that? Let me add it. Let me add it. How do I face it properly? Come on. Come on. It's telling me it's something I could loot from, but it won't let me loot. Oh, you suck. All right, fine. So the one thing I can't reach. Viper venomous steel sword. Well, we like that. And now we'll take the little house here.
Damn candles.
Yeah! Damn candles.
Daniels will be here soon. Damn it. Secret passage. Where is it?
Alright. Secret passage. Secret passage. Could that be you?
Air seeping through the cracks. Passage must be here. How do I open it?
How do we open it? Hard won't work, will it? No. Okay, there's a secret lever or a button or something somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Nick of time. Now to get out of here.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, spiders, I know you're out here waiting for me. Because this can't be a simple trek through a tunnel without something attacking me, right? Or will it? My God. Oh, there's a chest. I ran right past this stuff. Shame on me. Oh, we don't want to miss any goodies. All right, let's get the hell out of here. All right, there's no way to close that again? Well, I don't know where we are, but we're taking everything. I think I've earned it. La-dee-dee, no one saw me come out of here. And, real quick, we are going to put on our real stuff. Is that what that was? It was all new moon gear? Well, the new moon gear looked okay, but it's not as good as our Ursine armor. Alright. Funny how we just happen to end up right near where Old Geared is.
Honor in the fatherland.
Oh, bunch of drunken soldiers. What are they good for? Stacey is saying, isn't it funny how we're obsessed with looting? Oh, absolutely. It doesn't fail to crack me up from time to time when I think about how any game like this is like you have to grab everything. Like not a couple of things. It's I've got to grab everything I see. Hold on, I gotta answer a text real quick. And the other thing too is like we loot everything and then we're like, why am I over encumbered? Because you don't. It's like you never think about how quickly you're just overloading yourself. With like Fallout and Skyrim and all that, it's like I was notorious for that. Like, oh, over encumbered again.
Good food, good drink, and good fun.
Need to chat.
I'm all ears, Witcher.
Okay, so there's nothing else I haven't talked to him about.
Got something for you.
I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them in private. Oi, lads, mind the barrels. Going out for a jabber with Geralt. Come.
He walks just like his brother.
Alright, what do you have for me?
Max Bersodi's house, as requested.
And where were you hiding that, Geralt?
Ah, Horst must be livid.
He's not.
No?
He's not anything except dead. His brother, same thing. A few others too.
Stones you've got. But I didn't think you'd have the stomach for a massacre.
Oh, think I might find the stomach for another, once your final wish is fulfilled.
You really don't like me, do you?
Hate smartasses. Hate it when they try to use me. It's why both brothers are dead, and why you should tread carefully.
Noted. Now I have some advice for you. The Borsodis aren't worth your tears. Sons of bitches to a man.
Horst's brother. Did you know about him?
I should think so. Ewald was famous in certain circles.
Which ones?
The kind noble witches don't usually associate with. He murdered for coin, no questions, without batting an eye. Always extravagantly, though. If not for his damn surname, I believe I'd have invited him to join the company.
Why did you need those papers?
To sink the Borsodis, naturally. You see, I learned of an interesting clause in old man Maximilian's will. It states that his sons must meet and shake hands in agreement at least once a year at Bellatane.
Huh?
Failing that, the auction house must be auctioned off. The proceeds to go to Vilmeria's hospital.
Guess the old man sensed what might happen.
Horst and Ewald are gnawing on soil now. But thanks to these papers, their relatives won't get the auction house. Families lost it for good. And the hospital will have the funds it needs to treat orphans and beggars pro bono.
Awfully noble of you, showing so much concern for the needy.
I couldn't give a rat's ass about the needy. May they wither and disappear along with the city. I wanted one thing. Revenge.
I will say this. So, as much as he's saying I don't care about the needy and whatnot, he still knew that all of that would get auctioned off and the money would go to a hospital. And it would help people. And when I was helping the ghost of his brother, like, you know, his brother had said how Olgierd would visit his grave all the time and talk to him, and even though he wasn't aware that that he could be heard, and so it's like he's not a horrible person through and through, even though he does some horrible shit. So I don't know. I think he I think he puts on a bigger front than actually being like this, like, cold, callous, bastard who doesn't care about anybody. I think he's putting on a front.
The Borsodis. What's your gripe? Get kicked out of an auction?
Worse. They evicted me from my home. Are you really interested?
Yeah, I'm interested. Why would I ask if it wasn't?
Wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
Ha! Cheeky as ever. My family, they took on some debt. A poor investment in a sawmill. A bad crop one year. A lawsuit lost. You know how it is. When it rains, it pours. We needed but a few weeks to recover. But Horst Borsodi had acquired our debt. All of it. demanded it be repaid immediately.
Gotcha, Stacy.
I pleaded. I begged. I tore open my shirt at his threshold. Ugh. It was like talking to a wall. I went to the auction. Saw those perfumed pricks buy my father's sword, my mother's death mask, my brother's horse tack. Ah, Horst earned a pretty pile selling our mementos.
No surprise the animosity you feel for him.
That was but the start. My Iris's parents learned of my family's misfortune, and our betrothal was no more. They found her another suitor, one from beyond the sea.
Hence the letter that we read.
The anger I felt. I thought I'd gone mad. Went to the tavern, drank a round, a second. I brawled, then had another tankard. And then I asked the wrong bloke for help.
Oh, dim.
What happened then?
What happened then, Witcher, was one big stinking pile of shite.
His left eye just disappeared, by the way.
Well, why do you stand there? Do you need something still?
Yeah, so he definitely, and again, Stacey, I appreciate the no spoilers. I definitely appreciate that. But it definitely seems like, even though he is a bit of a prick and can do some bad shit, like, it just seems like his whole backstory is he wasn't that bad of a guy and he kind of got driven into it. Maybe he was a snob by, by the type of family he grew up in, but he wasn't really a bastard.
Third wish. Time you stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I must say to something. Then we'll chat. You there. Yank the herring out of the barrel.
Come on, none of this dallying.
Now, ready to listen? Or do you still not give two shites about what I've got to say?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me. And don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside.
Well, a little interesting development.
The Aetheri believe one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as witnesses.
Okay.
Beryl, what was that about?
On the way here, we stopped for nourishment at a tavern belonging to one Lord Dauntless. We enjoyed ourselves as one does at an inn, raucously. Our antics were not to the liking of this Dauntless. Sent a man to warn us that if we were ever to return, we would hang.
You burned the inn down?
I left ample compensation with the innkeep. But it seems the rapscallion neglected to mention this to his lord. But that's a little import. What matters is someone called me a whoreson and threatened to kill me. It was one of those threats that sound like an invitation. I intend to accept it. Return to those parts.
Must have made quite a few enemies along the way. Maybe not today and not tomorrow, but someday someone will find a way to take you down.
and that should trouble me why. I feel no fear, no regret. The wise men of Oxenfurt claim there are no gods. After death, there is only the void. I've known this void already. Death holds no surprises.
Interesting. Yeah, he's an interesting character, I'll tell you. It's tough to figure out.
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes. Time I learned the 3rd.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strengths. Fearless.
3rd task, if you don't mind.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me, have you ever loved? I mean, truly loved?
Yeah, I've loved. Can we get to the matter at hand?
Perhaps instead we ought to sit down inside. Have a good chat over some fiery water.
Listen, we were gonna talk inside, then you made us go outside. Now you want to go back inside? Good lord.
We'll drink once the job's done.
Afraid that's impossible. Succeed and that's the end of me. Fail and you'll not be back.
3rd wish. Still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well. I had a wife once. The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that blue. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain here. He'll know how to find me. That is, of course, should you succeed.
At least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farm.
And there it is.
I'd wish you Godspeed, but, well, you understand, I'm sure. Goodbye, Geralt.
Well. And that's that. I knew we were gonna have to go into that estate at some point. And there it is. So, alright, well that's gonna wrap it up.
So bored I could spew.
For this one, because we've been going for quite some time. Well over an hour and a half. But I am gonna do another stream after this, because I'm very engrossed into this story, so like I said, I'll cut this off now, and then I'll start up another one in a few minutes, and we'll see where this goes from here. So, thank you all for watching. Good to see you popping up in the chat. And, yeah, those of you who haven't already, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification button and do all that YouTube stuff. And, yeah, this game is awesome. This game kicks ass. The DLC story is incredibly well written. I'm enjoying every second of it. So we will get back to it in just a few minutes. But until then, peace.